Brothers and sisters in Islam, I speak to you today not out of anger, but out of deep heartbreak and love for our Ummah. It pains me to say this, but it must be said. It is time we stop going to Hajj. Yes, you read that right. It is time we take a hard look at the reality surrounding the sacred pilgrimage and how, sadly, our spiritual devotion is being weaponized, not by Islam, not by Allah, but by a regime that has long abandoned the values of justice, solidarity, and resistance in favor of wealth, power, and betrayal. The Al-Saud betrayal, a regime built on blood and deals. Let us remember who the Saudi regime really idled. The House of Saud did not come to power through righteousness or justice. They seized the Holy Lands through British colonial support and violent conquest, wiping out any opposition and branding their political domination as religious reform. For decades, they've ruled through fear, executions, torture, and the crushing of dissent. Scholars who speak up are silenced or jailed. Activists are killed. Their crimes are well documented, yet the Ummah still feeds them billions every year through Hajj and Umrah. Today, their betrayal is more open than ever. They shake hands with Zionists, normalize relations with Israel, and pump billions into the US, war machine. The very machine that arms Israel and fuels genocide in Palestine, Yemen, and across the Muslim world. Our silence is their power. Every year, millions of Muslims gather for Hajj. It is beautiful, powerful, and deeply spiritual. But ask yourself this: what does it mean when we continue this ritual, knowing full well that the regime profiting from it is enabling the suffering of our people? Our Hajj money doesn't go to the poor. It doesn't help the Ummah. It doesn't fund schools or hospitals. It enriches a monarchy that has chosen the path of betrayal, and we continue to fund it. We continue to send them our savings, our dua, our spiritual energy, while they send missiles, oil, money, and diplomatic recognition to those who are killing our kin. It is not a sin to say not now. Let me be clear. I am not calling for a permanent boycott of Hajj. The Hajj is sacred. It is one of the pillars of our faith. But there is precedent in our history for temporarily suspending rituals when justice and ethics demand it. We are taught that enjoining good and forbidding evil is a greater duty when oppression reigns. Right now, our silence is complicity. Our pilgrimage in this moment is not just a ritual, it has become a stamp of approval for tyranny. Imagine if just for 1 year, the Ummah said, not this time. Imagine if we took that money and used it to support displaced Palestinians, starving Yemenis, and forgotten Sudanese refugees. Imagine if the Muslim world united and said, until Saudi Arabia stands with justice, we will not fuel your betrayal. Let's wake up. It is shameful that so many still walk blindly to the Kaaba, passing through airports filled with Zionist-friendly officials, their trips sponsored by silence, their passports stained not with blood, but with willful ignorance. We cannot continue to pretend that our spiritual obligations exist in a vacuum. Islam is a religion of justice. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, stood up to tyrants. He didn't accommodate them. So today, I ask you, from one Muslim heart to another, let us make a stand. Let us pause. Let us reflect. Let us withhold our pilgrimage until it once again becomes a journey free from complicity. This is not a call for rebellion. It is a call for conscience, for the sake of Gaza, for the sake of truth, for the sake of our dignity as an Ummah. Please share this. Let the world hear us. Because maybe, just maybe, the most powerful form of Hajj this year is staying home.